never loved like mine. One who loves you the way I do. You'll never find as far as you search one who cares about you the way you do. Oh, I'm not bragging on myself here, baby, but there's no one else. There's no one else but you. No truth. Choke, no joke, chicky choke, no joke. Choke, no joke, chicky choke, no joke. We here now. You know what it is. Wetting everything but the women, the kids. What's good? We're good. What up with you? What up? What up? I see you. I see you. Choke, no joke. I'm in the building. How y'all living? Hope y'all ain't living like Robin Givens. You know what I mean? Tina Ashley in the building. You know what it is. Is that Maxwell or Machiavel? Choke, no joke, we here. Come on, come on. Make sure y'all go download that Diddy's Downfall, out right now. Choke, why are your pants so tight? I don't know. I shouldn't have put them in the dryer. I don't care. They only for me to work out in. Oh, Veronica, Veronica. Oh, Veronica girl. Oh, Veronica, Veronica. I know you gotta mess with me, mama. That's why I mess with you. Choke, no joke. Outside, getting my workout on, as I do. I really gotta put in some work. I slacked. I wasn't sticking to my diet and I suffered for it. And it don't burn off like it used to. So I gotta really stay focused. The birds is out here chirping Tina Ashley. The sun is setting behind me, as you can see. The sunrise in the east. Jokes about the debut. I'm nuts about my payday. Damn it, you like J. Rue. It's the Eden Wall thriller. So others just beat it. Like Mike in commercials. My head is heated. From the pipe dreams y'all niggas be talking. Y'all smoking, not CC. So keep on walking like ducks. Drugs never cross my thoughts. I know better. Never curious like George. Nigga, you with me? This for that real hip hop, not you youngsters. Lyrics that'll make crews pop. The world is mine. I cross bridges to see queens. Hey, my mob's deep and they pack loud heat. Nigga, you ain't got no feet. and you running off at the mouth. Lost like Columbus going north trying to find south. You got more mouth than Ralph or Chachi hitting Joni. I'm having happy days hitting the middle of Moni. Nigga, you phony. More fucking tender than Roni. Don't be cruel like Bobby if y'all niggas don't know me. Bullets to your head, girls got me locked. I'm not Pac. What the fuck is this about? Chokes hot like Andre. Smoker be rising. Your bush should get wick. I cut niggas down sizes. No surprises. I tell you till your face is on. Your ass is out of here, off the stage, like PM Dawn. Word bomb. All right? Shout out KRS-One. Joke, no joke, we here, baby. You know what it is. All right? But I have to chime in real quick, because I just seen this dude, Marv James. Marv James, man, you're a real Marv James, man. You sit up there and you talk about these dudes getting on the internet, doing all this woofing and telling. What are you doing, Marv James? Are you not the same dude that was talking to Rodent Rat Jr. last week? Talking about loose cannon in them. Nigga, they get it from you. You was doing it way before them, Marv James. Way before them. Like, yo, Marv James, you know you're a hypocrite, right? How do you talk about these dudes going on the internet selling, and you sit here doing the same thing to Keefy D? Yo, man. Y'all Cali dudes is different. Some of y'all. I ain't gonna say all y'all. Let me narrow that down. Some of y'all Cali gang dudes are different. Y'all niggas play way different than niggas that's supposed to be street niggas. Like, first of all, you running around with a cop, a former FBI informant, Rodent Rat Jr. For one, and you a gangbanger. Why is you running with the police? Y'all talking about Gangster Chronicles and y'all got a crooked cop sitting up there with y'all. Y'all sitting with the police. I'm confused. Now, see, this is how I know Vlad has a biased opinion, right? Y'all remember not too long ago, Marv James went right up on Vlad to him. He didn't see Keefy D and them in the Cadillac. He said, and Vlad didn't hit him with the psst. But now, he go back up there. And Vlad reiterates it, right? Didn't you say that you saw them come to Club 662? What you call it? Now, this is when Marv James was eating steak and lobster, because he's like 350 pounds. Now that nigga down to like $180. And Vlad hit him with the psst. And so in the recent interview, he hit him with the flashback. But when Marv James came up there, I think it was 2 years ago, when Keefy D first got indicted, right? He hit him with the, man, I didn't see Keefy D out there. I didn't say that. And Vlad didn't say, wait, hold on, Marv James. Psst. Ain't this you right here saying that you seen him? But now on the new one, he gonna hit him with, yeah, you know, Vlad goes. Now, Vlad knows the last time he was up there, he said he didn't see him. So he gonna ask him again. Now, here's the interesting thing about Marv James that I don't respect about him, right? Not that he need my respect, but as a man, I don't respect him, right? You sit there and you talk about Loose Cannon and Brick Baby and all these dudes running they goddamn mouth telling on niggas, right? On Big U or whatever. You're doing the same goddamn thing. Now, he getting up on Vlad's one. Yeah, man, if they come knocking on my door, and I look through the peephole and there's some motherfuckers that's lighter than me, I ain't answering. Yeah, right. You sounding real 137-ish right now. Like you already good. Like you know you good and you ain't gonna have to testify. Right? Like that's I don't know if that's code words for or what, right? But we know damn well if your ass gets subpoenaed, your ass is testifying, nigga. Cause you're telling on Vlad precinct right now. So you could go on Vlad and tell that you saw Keefe D pull up to Club 662. But you can't say that on the fucking stand. We really supposed to believe that? Man, I ain't going, they come to me, man, I ain't saying nothing. But yeah, I seen him. Yeah, I seen him pull up. Now before he went into in the parking lot. Now you seen him at the bus stop. Now you seen him pull up at the bus stop. And Vlad like, yeah. So you seen him and 3 other people, right? Yeah, they pulled up to the bus stop. You know, I didn't go over there. Now, Keefe D said they pulled in the parking lot. If they pulled in the park, why none of y'all niggas story match, first of all? Keefe D said he pulled in the parking lot. You said he didn't. You said you seen him pull up at the bus stop. He said he went in the parking lot, in the back. You said, man, he wouldn't have made it out of there. But he saying he went in there, and you saying he didn't. Then you said you didn't see him, and then you said you seen him. First you seen him, then you didn't see him. Did Reggie give you a few dollars to say that? And now you need a few more dollars to do, because you definitely look like you need 2 cheeseburgers, brother. Right? You needed a check from Vlad to go up there to say that. I bet you that was in y'all goddamn pre-interview negotiations. Yo, I need you to get back on here and say that you did see them in that Cadillac. Cause you came back up on here and that nigga Choke No Joke said you didn't say that. You said you didn't see him. I need you to come back up here and correct that. Yeah, all right, I'll give you extra 500, but you gotta say it. And I'm gonna ask you, was it 3 other niggas in the car too? That nigga, and then Vlad talking about, yeah, so did the feds contact you about testifying? Yeah, they told me, man, they hit me, what he said? Yeah, not recently, but like 2 years ago, yeah, they hit me. Here go Vlad. Yeah, they hit me too. They asked me for the raw tapes. I ignored them. I ain't giving them nothing. Like the feds ain't watching, right? This is how you know these dudes be working, right? Because they so confident that they can tell the goddamn FBI that they not giving them shit. Like these some badass dudes, bro. You know they stuff is already worked out. You know it's already negotiated. They can tell, like, not some dudes in the street. They telling the government they not giving them nothing. The government, please. I've been in that situation already with Benzino and Kim Osario. Ask Benzino, ask Kim Osario. Y'all interview them, ask them. When I told him, the judge, I didn't want to give it, I didn't want to be involved. If I what I told the judge asked me for the tapes, right? That Benzino told him that I had. Right? I didn't go in there and volunteer. I didn't get on YouTube and interview them. Nobody even seen this. It's still to this day, right? I still haven't put this out publicly, right? But Benzino went and told the goddamn judge, yo, Cho got footage that'll show you this girl is full of crap or whatever, right? Gets me subpoenaed. I go to court. I tell the judge, I don't want to be involved, Your Honor. I don't want to be involved. Like Vlad, no, I ain't giving up nothing, right? And the judge tells me, oh, really? I said, Your Honor, I don't want to be involved. So what if I don't give you the content? The judge says, well, you can either just give it to me or I'm going to lock you up. And I'm going to steal, and we are going to take it. So what do you want to do? You want to give it to me? Or do you want me to lock you up and take it? And I said, well, how about this, Your Honor? Can you make a copy of it and give me my original back? And he said, sure, Mr. Alston, that'll be fine. Just give the sheriff, the deputy or whatever, the court officer, give it to him. They're going to make a copy. You come back tomorrow, we'll give you back your tape. So if y'all believing Vlad ain't working with the fucking police, you a goddamn fool if he think that he going to tell them he's not giving them nothing and they asked him for it. If they didn't subpoena him, they waiting. And if they subpoena him and he tell them he ain't giving them nothing, I guarantee you're going to see his ass get arrested. So if he's sitting there telling you he's not giving up nothing and he didn't give up nothing and he ain't giving up nothing, he's lying. That means they just have not subpoenaed him yet because he's going to jail. You're not telling me. I've been doing this 30 years. I stood in a federal courthouse with Benzino and Kim Osario. Kim was looking at me like, Joe, please, no, Joe, don't get him the tape, Joe, no. When I tell the judge, like, I was going to jail for it, I looked at Kim like, sorry, boo, I'm not going to jail for you. You know what I'm saying? And I gave it up. And that helped Benzino in his case. It helped him. Because part of the lawsuit, Kim lost because of that. So if y'all, and Marv James, if you think that Vlad ain't giving that, y'all niggas is all the police. I'm not even believing that shit. If you think you're not going to court and testifying after, and then make it make sense to me. So you could go on Vlad and testify, but you can't go in the court of law and testify? Where do Vlad got over the motherfucking federal government? So you're not scared of the federal government. You would go to jail and leave your grandson because you so stand up that you not going to tell. But you go on Vlad, the white man show, for a few dollars and tell the same thing that you say you ain't going to court, the court of law, and tell that you sitting on the public platform telling anyway? So you're going to go to jail with the feds for something that you said on this white man's platform for a few dollars. You know how fucking stupid you sound, nigga? You're telling on Vlad. You're telling on Vlad. That is the precinct. That is the digital precinct, nigga. That shit is the digital first 48. You're up there. You told again. You just told again. And you're telling us, yeah, Vlad asked you, did this motherfucker, did you see him at Club 662? You tell him, yeah, but I'm not going to say that in the court of law. You sound stupid, my nigga. Who you fooling? You already talked to these people. You gotta be kidding me. What you think Vlad getting up, like Vlad ain't helping them, getting you to reiterate that? All this shit gonna be in court. All of it. That's called testimony. You're testifying in the Vlad Digital Precinct, nigga. That is digital NY 1 New York Plaza, nigga. That is the digital New York 1 Plaza. The first 48. The digital 48. And you sitting right up there talking about you ain't gonna tell in the court of law. They gonna have to lock you up. Cause you not, if they come to your people and you look through the people, come on, Marv James, who you think you talking to? You know some of us are really from the street, right? You can run that bullshit on Vlad, cause that nigga never spent a brick in the projects. You not gonna tell. Yeah, do you, yo, I want y'all to really look at how dumb the ghetto has made some of us, right? This dude will go on a public platform and say the same thing that he know that they going to subpoena him in the court of law for. And he, instead of not saying nothing, instead of not going on Vlad, or going on Vlad and never say nothing about Keefy D, you tell me he'd rather sit in a fucking jail cell than to repeat what he said out his mouth on Vlad. You see how institutionalized niggas are? He's comfortable enough to go in jail in his goddamn 60s because he think he gonna be a stand-up nigga when he already ratted. Nigga, you already told. So your mind state is that you're gonna be a G, a stand-up nigga, if you don't go sit on the stand and testify when you already testified in digital court. You be stupid. That trial going 2 years, they get to hold you for 2 years for not testifying. As long as the duration of the trial, and you talking about you want to take care of your grandson. Nigga, please. You might die in that motherfucker in 2 years. These niggas is bugged out, bro. Reggie ready to testify. You know that Rodin Rad Jr., he can't wait. I can't wait for them to get his ass on the stand. And this shit in state is gonna be on the news. I'm gonna be right in that courtroom. The day Reggie get on the stand, I'm gonna be sitting right there in the courtroom. Every time he tell her, I'm a cough. Bullshit! Bullshit! Man, Mr. Austin, We're gonna kick you out to the courtroom. All right, Your Honor. You're right, Your Honor. Nah, I told them they could have their guns. Bullshit! Okay, Mr. Officer. You're out the courtroom right now. Out the courtroom. Nah, Your Honor, I'ma chill, Your Honor, I'll chill. And one more time, just give me one more chance, Your Honor. I'll chill. I didn't call my father and tell him it was Keefy Dean. Bullshit! All right. We owe you a contempt, Mr. Alston. I'm sorry, Judge. I'm sorry. What are you lying? Yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be sitting there looking at him. And like he's not gonna be able to look my way the whole testimony. I'm gonna sit right in front of his ass, just like Tasha K. I was sitting right there in the front. I'm gonna be there for Reggie. You bet to believe it. I can't wait for him to testify. Judge, the lawyers, they just gonna be turning around looking at me like, is that another lie choke? Oh, I can't wait for that, yo. That's gonna be the best TV ever. I can't wait, yo. I promise you, bro. I'm gonna have 1 million people in my chat after every time Reggie get on the stand. Watch. Everybody gonna be tuned in after Reggie get in the stand. I'm gonna have 5 million people in the chat. They go like, choke, he lied. They caught him. They held him in contempt. They perjured him. You know, Reggie, he think he's so damn smart. Oh man, like, imagine how he was with Phil Carson. The way he thought he was outsmarting Phil Carson. I could see his ass on the stand. That nigga think he's so goddamn good cop, bad cop, and one person. They gonna destroy his ass on the stand. Let him get up there and the prosecution, they gonna destroy Reggie for him saying that they didn't want to solve the case. That's another to me another form of admission of guilt, putting it off on Vegas, saying that they didn't want to solve it. But they don't see it like I see it. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that bullshit to make it, to put it off on them. They ain't really want to solve it. I tried to tell them it was Orlando. No, they wasn't going for your bullshit ass Orlando story, brother. They knew you was cap. But let me get back to Marv James. If y'all want to choose to believe that the federal government is not going to come to Marv James to, and Vlad is a dirty mother effer, right? Because he brought Marv James back up there to reiterate that he saw him, because Keefy D's defense is that he wasn't in Vegas. So now Marv James is the living witness that puts him in Vegas. And if you think that Marv James is not going to testify in court and he's willing to go to jail instead of testify after he already testified on YouTube, you a fool. He's thinking, I have never, no disrespect to Big U either, right? But I'm gonna show you the difference between the East Coast nigga and the West Coast nigga, right? One, Gene ain't from New York, so he from St. Louis. So that's why he's snitching and telling on Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He think he from Harlem. No, you from St. That's the St. Louis and shit. That ain't no Harlem nigga shit that he doing. That's some other nigga shit he doing, right? When it was publicly stated that Big U was a fugitive, no disrespect to Big U, but he went and turned himself in. When Jimmy Henchman was announced that he was a fugitive, we was cheering that nigga on. That nigga was on the run like Larry Davis. When Larry Davis said he was a fugitive, when they said Larry Davis was a fugitive, they had to catch these niggas. These niggas ain't just go up and say, what I do? This nigga Jimmy Henchman, I swear to you, niggas was cheering this nigga on. They kept raiding all types of shit. Jimmy Henchman was not there. They finally caught this nigga at the Waldorf Astoria in downtown in Manhattan. But him, Larry Davis, this nigga was running all through the block, through the Bronx, busting back at police. Da 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 da. Nigga shot police. Da da da. Like, and these cops was dirty too, just like the dirty LA cops. But these cops went to jail too. A lot of the cops that was dirty in New York that was working with Larry Davis, how the dirty cops like Reggie and them, you know what I'm saying, who has been federally indicted and transporting from Memphis to California. Yeah, you know, he was a former cop at that time, but the same thing is he took the oath to protect and serve, not protect the package, protect the work, and serve the fiends. That nigga, Reggie took an oath to protect the package and serve the fiends and serve the people. Protect and serve, huh? Same thing with Gene Deal. That nigga Gene Deal took the oath to protect the criminals, Wolf and them, and serve them niggas with guns. Here, 50, you can have a gun. You can have a gun. You can have. I had another rapper tell me, man, the nigga Gene gave me a gun. I'm like, damn, this nigga was just giving out guns like free government cheese. I swear to God, another nigga told me, yeah, nigga Gene gave me a gun too. Y'all know that's illegal, right? He is not supposed to be giving niggas guns in different states. This nigga is taking guns out in different states and giving niggas guns, bro. Like, how is this nigga not a part of Diddy's conspiracy, bro? How? He could get up here and tell all the dirt that Diddy did, was there for it, and Diddy in jail by himself, bro. I don't know who's worse, Reggie or Gene. That's crazy, bro. How is this dude giving all these niggas guns, bro? And he's publicly stating this. Yeah, I gave 50 a gun. Yeah, I gave this a gun. I gave D-Rock a gun. How's this dude just handing out guns and he's not in trouble? But they got Diddy locked up for a RICO, but they not. How? How? So he could tell Diddy's in them was spiking the juice and all this shit to get this nigga locked up. And knew all of this, never reported it as law enforcement, is out here giving niggas guns and he's not in an indictment. How? He gotta be rolling with them. right? Some, like, I don't understand this. None of this makes sense to me. And I know everybody don't have street smarts and understand the shit. But I mean, if you could just have textbook smarts, you could just have common sense. Like a nigga could sit around and be with a person, did all this dirt with all this person, and go and tell on them, and they walking around. I'm confused, bro. Mom James can go on Vlad. He can sit up there on Vlad and say, I saw KVD, and in the same breath say, yo, if the police come to ask me if I seen anything, I'm not gonna, y'all come to my door, I'm gonna look through the peephole, and I'm gonna tell y'all I'm not home. We're here for James McDonald. He not here. What are you gonna do, change your voice, nigga? He not here. My daddy not home. That nigga, Paul Chase, he gonna answer the people. We're here for James. Yes, we have a search warrant. We have a subpoena for James McDonald. My granddaddy not home. Excuse me? My granddaddy not home. James, is that you? No, I ain't me. That's my grandson. It's like, nigga, you just really think they gonna roll up to the door and knock and ask and then walk away? Really? Really? You know better than that, nigga. You from Compton. You know better than that, nigga. They gonna wait for you to take your grandson to school. As soon as you walk up to the school bus, they just gonna blitz out of nowhere and just throw the paper right on your chest. You been subpoenaed. This nigga, he gonna look through the peep. Yo, this nigga literally said that. Yo, if I look through the peephole and I see some skin white, lighter than mine, I'm not gonna answer. And how many days you gonna do that? These dudes are a disgrace to the LA culture. I know the real dudes from LA, like, they shake their head to these dudes. Like, I know they like, man, these niggas is giving us a bad rep out here. This dude really think he not gonna go to court. and is willing to sit in jail after he already said it. So what you think? Like, he don't want to sit in the courtroom and say the same thing for what? Because you think Sugar or somebody gonna be like, or your brother, or who else be talking trash about that nigga? They gonna say, oh, that nigga James is a rat. Nigga, you are already ratting on Vlad TV. You didn't, when Vlad asked you that, you didn't have to say nothing. You could have said, yo, I don't want to get involved in that. And then Vlad go, yo, well, wasn't your baby mother and Keefe baby mother best friends? Yeah, they was best friends. They lived across the hall from each other, this, that, and the other. I mean, across the street from each other. Okay. So, nigga, if you got a kid and your kid is grown, then you've been in the South Side Crip neighborhood for a long time, just like Suge said. Now, Vlad goes up here and says that Suge said he grew up, Suge Knight, Marion Knight grew up in the South Side Crip neighborhood. Suge never said that. Suge said Mob James grew up in the South Side Crip neighborhood. Not fucking Suge, Vlad. You got it wrong again, brother. You got it wrong again, Vlad. Suge said Marv James grew up, or not grew up, or came up in the South Side neighborhood with his baby mama. Vlad up here talking about, yeah, Suge said that he grew up in the South Side neighborhood. Suge never said that, bro. Suge has never ever claimed any time ever to be growing up in the goddamn South Side Crip neighborhood. Never. I know all black people look alike. This is crazy, man. This is why they say you culture vulture. When you don't know, like that's something everybody in the culture knows. That Suge grew up in the Ludus Park area. Pyru Street ain't Southside Crip, nigga. Look at that beautiful sky. The vanilla sky. Marv James, you really think you ain't testifying, huh? Okay, brother. We shall see. I mean, if that makes sense to y'all, that a dude could get on the internet, on Vlad, right? He could get on Vlad and tell. And then say the same thing he say on Vlad that he's not gonna say in the court of law. And he's willing to go to jail and sit in jail for the duration of the trial because he's not gonna testify for something that I can guarantee you, even if his dumb ass sat there and did not testify, they're going to play the fucking video in court. They're gonna play it anyway. He could die. God forbid. Marv James could die, God forbid. They're still gonna use the video to show him saying that he saw Keefe D in Vegas. So, would you sit in jail for 2 years that this trial could go on, right? Would you sit in jail just to say that I didn't testify in court to it, but even though they're gonna use the video anyway to show that you said it? So you're really willing to just sit in jail and they're gonna play the video any goddamn way. And the jury don't need you to be there to watch the video to believe you. Because Vlad got you saying it more than once. They'll leave out the one where you lied and said that you didn't see him. They will sit there and watch both videos of you saying it. And then what you think is next? He convicted because you put him there. So, and you are really willing to go and sit in jail. Y'all niggas is different, bro. I just don't understand that mentality. You think that after you done told on Vlad that you would be keeping it real, going to jail, and not testifying in court? Come on, James, bro. You got come on, bro. Come on, James. You got to be smart, bro. And then you talking about you want to be there for your grandchildren, right? You want to be there for your grandchildren. Oh, they did a new pavement. This shit look good. Oh, I'm ready to go running. That's what you want to do, James? How you going to be there for you're saying your job or your priority is your grandson, right? So if you get subpoenaed to court to testify and they tell you you got to testify, you saying you're not going to testify, so they're going to lock you up because you're not going to bluff them. That's one thing you're not going to do. And if you think you're going to bluff them and say, oh, I ain't going to tell it, y'all going to take me to jail, take me to jail, and think that you're not going to hear the handcuffs go clink, clank, 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 you're going to jail, brother. So you're going to leave your grandson, is what you telling me, right? You're going to leave your grandson and go sit in jail for the same thing that you already told on Vlad. Vlad is a guard to y'all niggas. That nigga's he's a guard to y'all. Y'all would you would go to jail for Vlad, cause that's who you going to jail for. You going to jail for Vlad, cause you went up on Vlad and took his money and told him that story that you didn't have to tell him. Now, when you get subpoenaed to the court of law, you're not going to tell the judge, you're not going to tell the prosecution, you're going to go to jail. That shit that really sounds dumb, bro. You really sound dumb, man. Like, I'm not saying, you know how a nigga be like, yo, you niggas sound dumb, with all due respect. I'm not saying with all due respect. I'm not trying to disrespect you, because I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt to say you're far more intelligent enough to know that saying that on Vlad can get you subpoenaed in court to say it in court to help the prosecution get a conviction. So to think that you could say it in court, say it on Vlad, and you're not going to say it in court, and you going to bluff them, and they not going to lock you up, is ridiculous to me. That's why I feel like these dudes be having deals in place, or they was already working. Because that's like, who's going to sit in jail for something that they said? Like, and it's documented. You saying you really going to go sit in jail? All right. We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to you having your day in February. At least you got, you'll be able to be with your grandson until the next spring break. By the next spring break, you'll be sitting down for the duration of the trial. If you pull an idiotic move like that by not trying to stand up to street code after you already ratted already. Yo, these niggas got shit backwards, bro. Reggie really ruined all y'all niggas' lives. Yes, he did. Convinced y'all dudes to get on YouTube. convince Keefy D to do these interviews. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't the one that encouraged him about the book. Man, Greg Caden making all that money, man. He telling your story, you should tell it. I'm telling you, man, I get somebody to help you write the book, man. Man, we could tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Greg Caden, he's the other liar. A nigga can make up a whole story, Poochie story. Poochie killed Biggie, and write a whole confession for a man that he never met. And the nigga, like, that nigga's a poet. Y'all gotta know that Greg Caden is a poet. You know what I mean? He's a poet. That man is gifted. He can write a conversation for a black man, right? That he never met, but he knows his lingo and how he would talk and how he would structure a sentence and how he would structure a paragraph. He knows his gang lingo and everything, that he could put a piece of paper in front of Tammy Hawkins and say, yo, Poochie said this. Poochie confessed. Here's his confession. And she can read a white man's interpretation of a black gangbanger's words, phrases, sentences, and shit enough. He's that gifted. Not growing up in the hood at all, not even being black. Like, he can't even fake it. But he's a poet. Because he convinced her that Poochie said those words. Yes, she went for it. Yes, she did go for it. Yeah. She went for it. She believed it. Yeah, that's the truth. That's what Poochie said, yup. Everything Poochie said right there, that's what happened. I said, damn. Greg Caden. And he should have wrote Othello. That motherfucker's gifted. Damn, he's gifted. Boy, man. I wonder if he could write a letter to my mother, making her convinced that it was me for Mother's Day. I need to get him to write my mother a Mother's Day card, because that boy is gifted. She'll be like, boy, you got a way with words. How did you never talk to your mama like that? I believe her. Those are your words. Like the Greg Caden Hallmark gift cards. Like, we need Greg Caden need to do his own goddamn gift card line. He should. Because that nigga, he wrote a statement for a black man that was believable enough for a woman that knew this nigga all her life to believe it. Like, whoa. That man is gifted. He was in the wrong goddamn business being a cop. That nigga should have been writing movies. I'm telling you. That nigga's, he the Picasso of the police. That nigga could paint a picture, boy. Greg Caden, boy. Yeah, Greg. You that guy, boy. That ain't Greg Caden, man. Sure. They should let him write Boys in the Hood. That should have been like a Scorsese movie. That shit would have been better than John Singleton shit. They should have let Greg Caden write Boys in the Hood. That nigga know gangbangers better than gangbangers. That nigga can write a statement and convince somebody that they killed somebody. Like, he's good. That nigga pen game is immaculate. I don't know who could tell a better story, him or Reggie. Them niggas is the Hughes brothers. Lying ass fucking police. Now the police is motherfuckers sit there and cuss you out and shit, and then get in court and talk all proper. Yeah, that's Gray Canaan and them dirty ass niggas. Nigga sit here and write a whole statement for a black man he never met. I can see if he would have interrogated him or something and flipped his words. Damn, the nigga was dead already. No pork butt. Y'all niggas is the rat pack for real. These niggas in California, them niggas will snitch you in the jail. Don't do no dirt around that. Them motherfucking dirty pigs. Or them weak ass niggas. Like I said, there's some real ones in California. And they highly, highly disappointed in how these guys out here got them looking. Them niggas dirtied up the flag. They muddied up the flag. Niggas dirtied up the gang culture. Them niggas couldn't be Big U, so they sent them to jail. They was scared to run up on that nigga and beat his ass. Or anything else. Them niggas said, we gonna snitch this nigga into jail. Same way they did Suge Knight. Told that nigga he was clear to go to the Bahamas or wherever they went. And got him violated, dirty ass cop. And everybody thinking he got violated because of Orlando. No, he didn't. He got violated and did them 9 years because them niggas lied and tell him he was free to go lead the country. And he wasn't. And we know who set him up with that. It's a shame, man. It's a shame, man. And then, you know, Keefy D, he like, yo, I wasn't in Vegas. They ain't got no proof of me in Vegas. They ain't got no surveillance tape. Keefy D, they got Mob James, nigga. He's a rat. He's ratting on you. He's helping Vlad put you in jail. And Vlad be talking about, oh, I don't talk about open cases. You don't talk about open cases? What the hell is this? And you interviewing witnesses and everything, but you don't talk about open cases, Vlad? Come on, man. Y'all gonna stop this bull crap, bro. Yo, I don't interview nobody about no open cases. This case is open and then going and on trial. This ain't even like some mystery unsolved shit. Like, this is in court right now. And you talking about you don't interview dudes about open cases? Come on, man. Stop lying. God, they think everybody's stupid, bro. I don't interview nobody about open cases. Okay, whatever. You got witnesses, Reggie, Bob James, and Reggie already testified in the grand jury. Like, come on, Vlad. Come on, man. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. And then you saying you don't, why niggas say you the police? Cause you're helping, and if you stand on that you helping, you'll be fine. But when Keefy D got arrested, you was the first one talking about, oh yeah, I solved the Tupac case. Yeah, Keefy D got arrested, went up on Piers Morgan and everything, trying to take credit for him getting locked up. Now you don't talk about open cases. Now you don't talk about open murders. What is this? What is this? You're asking Mob James to be a witness. Didn't you see Keefy D out there? Well, you know that he's saying that he wasn't there, you know. And then Vlad goes, well, you know, they saying that they have a receipt from when Keefy D wife, you know, she booked a reservation in a hotel. So, what the fuck that mean? Niggas ain't going to Vegas with their wifey. She was probably out there with her and her girls. Just because she had a ticket or had a reservation in Vegas, that don't mean that Keefy D was there. They ain't got no video of him, but Mob James is putting him there because he's ratting. He gotta be working. That's probably his way of ratting and don't have to go and sit on stand. Yeah, go back up there. Go to Vlad. Go ahead up there on Vlad. Just say it up there on Vlad again. Don't worry. You ain't going to have to sit on the stand. We're going to use that. All right, James? Go ahead. Here's a few dollars for you. Yeah. Nigga, y'all niggas getting paid out the CI budget. These niggas getting paid out the CI budget. Yeah, man, go ahead. Just go up on Vlad. Don't worry, we're gonna have it to where you don't have to tell. Just go up on Vlad, and don't worry, we won't put you on the stand, James. Just say it. You know, go ahead. You can talk your trash. You can tell whatever. Don't worry, we don't care what you say. You know, just go up there and say it. We just need you to go up there and say it. So now when they go back to court, when Keefy D go to court, what's gonna happen, y'all? They're going to pull the Vlad interview with Mob James saying that he's seen him pull up at the bus stop, which is going down, put Keefy D in Vegas. And Mob James said he ain't gonna tell. But why would you go, if you don't want to be involved and you don't want to tell on Keefy D, why would you go and tell Vlad knowing the police is watching? That's the police network. That's the precinct, bro. Why would you go in the precinct and tell it, the digital precinct, if you didn't want to tell on him? If you don't want to do that to Keefy D's son and Paula and everybody, why go up there? You full of crap, nigga. You working. Even if you working for your damn self, you're working. You ain't no stand-up nigga because you don't get on the stand and tell it. You telling it now. You ain't no G. You doing sucker shit, Mob James. If you ain't want to do no harm to the nigga, you wouldn't be on Vlad telling it, nigga, for them to go ahead and play the tape in court. Stop playing niggas like they stupid, man. You ain't going to court. You in court right now on Vlad, nigga. First 48, the digital 48. Stop playing niggas like they stupid, bro. You not no G no more. You not keeping a gangster on. You know that sucker shit. So you ain't got to go sit on the stand, nigga. You already did. In digital court, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't stand-up niggas no more. You might as well go sit on the stand anyway, nigga. You told. You hurrying him. You hurrying Paula. You hurrying little Keefy D. And then now you want to turn around and act like you not be a betrayer? Nigga, you Benedict Arnold, nigga. You grew up in their neighborhood. Keevy D's son's your little man. Keevy D's your man. And you gonna turn on this nigga for Reggie. You ain't going to court. If you didn't want to be involved, you wouldn't have opened your goddamn mouth and said, Keefy D, you seen him in the Cadillac at 662. You didn't have to say that, and you got some goddamn audacity to talk about loose cannon and them niggas. And you the niggas started it before them niggas. You the godfather of that shit, you and Reggie. Them niggas is following y'all. You ain't telling. Yeah, right. You ain't no stand-up, dude. Choke no joke. I'm out, man.